have seen a lot of people wondering what the best armor set for each stage of the game is. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you that. This is the best armor set for each stage of Hypixel Skyblock. Let's get right into it. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to get straight into this video. But basically we have 3 armor sets, which I believe to be the best armor sets in the game for each stage. Now, for the last armor set that I have for endgame, I am not necessarily saying that it is the best armor set in the game. I'm only saying that as an endgame armor set, this is a good go-to set once you're getting to that endgame position. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first armor set we are talking about is the Ender armor set. So, as you can see here on the screen, it shows that all stats of this armor piece are multiplied by 2 times while on the End Island, and that goes for all of the armor pieces for the Ender armor. Sorry, I said End armor. Ender armor. So, I'll show you the armor in game, and so I am now in the end. Excuse all the noise. Let me go down here. So pretty much I have gotten a sword that most people will have at this stage of the game, which is the Aspect of the End. It's got a bunch of enchants on it, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. We'll all do the same thing. I also have Fairy Souls, but just hitting something, you can see I do 11,000 damage here, and that's with no pet on, I believe, and no enchants on the armor and bad enchants on the sword. So if I were to put on, like, say, do I even have a good pet? I guess I'll go Griffin. You can see I'm doing 12,000 damage here. If I drop all the way down to go to the Dragon's Lair here, we can go over and we can see that, so for the most part, when you're starting out, Zealot farming is probably one of the most efficient ways to make money. You can't quite one-shot Zealots. I mean, I have a really bad pet, and my armor isn't enchanted or reforged. So, once you reforge it, you're probably one-shotting Zealots. And you can also see that I have almost 1,300 health in the end right now. And I can... Wow, I almost actually just got an eye. And, yeah, so this is a really good starting armor set, because it does help... it does really help to kill Zealots in the early game, which is very important, and it's also just an all-around good armor set. So let's move on to our mid-game armor set. So our mid-game armor set is actually a full set of strong dragon armor with a tarantula helmet. So for this demo, I actually do not have the tarantula helmet. I don't have Spider Slayer level 4 because I suck at the game pretty much. But I'll do a test with the strong dragon helmet. I can show, you see on the screen right now that you have the full set bonus, or no, that's just the full set bonus, the piece bonus for the tarantula helmet. So that is what it does, but I will be doing the test with a strong dragon. So that last clip cut out a little bit. I said strong dragon helmet. So if we go here, you can see right here that I have the tarantula helmet. I did buy it before I realized that I needed Spider Slayer 4, which I do not have. So if we go to the AH here, we can see that I just bought a strong dragon helmet, so I can take off this Ender set and put on the strong set. Where are the boots? Oh wait, they're on. So you can see with this, I have 1,800 health with a God Pot. I can get that out of my inventory. We are still going to be using the same sword. If you guys want me to make another video for weapons for each stage of the game, like sword-wise, I can do that. But for now, we're just doing the armor set. So here we are. We're in the hub. We are running up to the zombies here. Notice that I'm not sure how much this damage is going to be, because I don't have the tarantula helm, and compared to the Ender armor in the end, the Ender armor in the end is very strong, obviously. So this still is probably one of the best sets you can get. So we see here, yeah, okay, yeah, 21,000 damage we're doing here. And yeah, so this is a massive increase from the last thing. I don't let me make sure that I can't use Tarantula Helm. With Tarantula Helm, yeah, I can't use it. So with Tarantula Helm, it does much more damage, but I can't use Tarantula Helm, so even with just a full set of strong, it will do a lot more damage, even with a bad weapon. So this set here, I believe, costs around 3 to 4 million coins. So this is what I would consider my endgame choice. So moving on, next up, we are going to be moving straight into our endgame, which is the Necron set. So as you can see here, the full set bonus is Witherborn, which spawns a Wither every 30 seconds or so, up to a maximum of 1 Wither, and it travels and explodes on nearby enemies. It's a pretty cute little thing. And it also reduces the damage you take by Withers from 12 or 10%. 10%, sorry, not 12. But the main set, like the main bonus of the set, is the amount of strength, crit damage, and crit chance you get. And especially with the Reforged Ancient on it, which I'm broke, so I don't have it on all of them, that gives you a lot, and I mean a lot of crit damage, strength, and crit chance, which really helps. And another main thing is obviously it's a dungeon set, so it's really good in dungeons. Now, I am not saying this is the best set in the game. I'm not saying this is the set that you want to, like, once you get this, you can quit Skyblock. There's much better sets. Not much better. I don't know. I haven't played in a while, but there's got to be better sets. So, I mean, this is just a good place to start. Once you reach that endpoint, this is where you want to be. So now that I have the set reforged, I literally just reforged it to like fierce. Yeah, all fierce except for the chest plate. I now do 20,000 damage. So it's only slightly less, and also the fact that my Witherborn is doing like massive amounts of damage, like 700,000, as well as the fact it's a dungeon set, so it does way more damage inside of dungeons. And I've also heard that you can wear Tarantula Helmet instead of the Necron's helmet, and it still does a lot of damage. Again, armor still isn't enchanted, and it's still doing as much as like my 5-star enchanted fierce things that maxes, like it focuses on this aspect of the end. If I was using a different weapon, I'm sure it would be much different. But you get the general idea. Horrible test, but this is the armor set that you are wanting to get. If you're working on a different class, obviously, if you're going mage, unless you're rich enough to buy both sets, obviously you'll get the storm set. Don't just buy this for any set. But this is one of the Wither sets is what you want to be at. If you can get these Wither sets, that's very good for you. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. I know I was kind of rambling on a little bit. So if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you're new. And if you want me to do this type of video but with weapons, I can totally do that. If you want me to do specific armor sets for different floors and different classes, like if you want me to do a floor 1 through 7 for each class, absolutely I can do that. Just leave it down in the comments below what you want me to do, and I can do that for you guys. So thank you, have a nice day.